Don't worry about it.
What do you mean? Is that advice?
Yeah. Just don't worry about it, mate.
Wait, what the fuck? Let's watch the other one.
Can you just tell me what to do?
You know,
What?
you've already decided what you're going to do.
So what's the point in you?
You know what you're going to do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You do.
What the fuck? Why would anyone would want to go to therapy?
Wake up.
Hi, my name is Max and I'm a clinical psychologist. Therapy sometimes gets bad rep, and today we're gonna try to find out why. Why people think it just doesn't work, and why it gets inefficient and cringy sometimes, and how you should pick your therapist to avoid all of that. Let's begin.
Bruh.
I have encountered doubters on the internet and during my practice. All in all their rants, they all boil down to one thing. Talking doesn't work. That's the most loud argument that you hear everywhere. Talking doesn't heal wounds, it doesn't change reality. So what, therapy is gonna tell me to just stop being sad and now my depression is cured? No, that's not how it works. Now, this science exists for like 130 years, I think, and there's a shit ton of proof that talking works, man, but I'm not gonna drown you in citations because you're gonna fucking fall asleep 10 seconds into it. Instead, I'm gonna knock this bitch out with one thing: second signal system. Have you ever heard about Pavlov's dog? Now, this guy, Ivan Pavlov, he discovered classical conditioning by working with dogs, and he was a giga behaviorist in a way, aka your past and your deep concealed desire to fuck your own mother, hello Freud, doesn't matter. And he also discovered the second signal system, so it's same guy, you know?
All his research was based around reflexes and stimuli. If I kick you in the nuts, you're gonna crouch and get angry. If you burn your finger, you're gonna take your hand away instantly. Stimuli provokes reaction. This is the first signal system. Now, the second signal system is something only humans possess. It's when instead of an actual stimuli, we can use a word. If I tell you that I'm gonna kick you in the nuts, you're going to close your legs and get angry or scared, although no kicks are flying. If somebody goes into your room and tells you that your house is on fire, you're going to feel anxiety, although you don't see nor smell smoke. If you hear that tomorrow is a day off, you're gonna feel joy, etc. Words cause emotion and reaction just as much as direct stimuli do. If you're human, that is.
Are you though? So, debunked, bitch! Yeah, that's it. Make sure to let me know how I'm wrong in the comments. You little world-renowned researchers in the field. Maybe you are though. Okay, now that we know that therapy works and talking also works, let's talk about inefficiencies and cringe in therapy.
I hate all this namby-pamby nonsense, you know? This bleeding hearts.
Talking nonsense, dodging direct answers, not addressing your problem, straight up lying to cheer you up and whatnot. All of that can happen during your therapy sessions. So, why exactly? Now, every profession has people who just suck at their job. That's a given, right? But why can quote-unquote good therapist can do all that cringe shit and how you can notice it? There are many reasons, but let's just talk about a few main ones. First one is following instructions. Now, you tell me, Max, wait, this sounds counterintuitive. Shouldn't the person act exactly as one was trained? And you'd be right, they should. However, therapy is not something that can be scripted from start to finish. You have to be flexible as fuck. No cap. I'm a zoomer now. Yeah. And if you tell your therapist to
Can you just tell me what to do?
repeatedly, one has to react. Therapists cannot just stay in a vacuum and ignore you. Take note. So the second thing is this.
Rapport.
And it's French, so you're not gonna catch me even trying to pronounce that. But it's quite a complicated term. TLDR, it means a state of sync between client and the therapist. Ever notice that if you hear some stranger on the street talking some bullshit, you either quick to judge or at least instantly dismiss him? But if it's your friend, then you kind of try to understand his position or maybe even convince him otherwise and whatnot. That's because your friend is inside your inner circle. He already breached your defense mechanisms. Now, you can go to the most brilliant therapist in the world who will spit facts, shit knowledge, destroy you with logic, but this ain't gonna work if you think that he is a dick, that he's an enemy, that you cannot trust him. It will instantly devalue everything he says and all his work. That's why before any work started, therapists have to take time to establish that trust, that contact, that French stuff,
Rapport.
right? And if they skip that, everything goes to shit. Like you're just sitting there wasting time. If you see your therapists doing some techniques on you or asking you some deep questions, but deep inside you're like, wait, no, I don't want to answer those. Who the fuck are you? Why should I trust you? And rightfully so, you shouldn't. That's the first time you saw the guy. So trust first, work second. There are many, many more other things that turn therapy into a waste of time, but those two are the most prevalent ones, in my opinion. Now, you'd ask me, wait, Max, why are you telling me this? How should I use this information? You can use it by picking your therapists well, so you can save time and money. How you do it? Well, number one, Captain Obvious called and he told me that you should look up your therapist. But you already knew that. Number two, imagine you're on Tinder. For real. Look at the photo of the therapist and ask yourself, can I trust him or her? Can we share together? Can we be comfortable together? And trust your gut here. I cannot stress this enough. This may or may not save you a lot of time. And in therapy, time is money. Literally, it is. Now, third, check the method they are using. Well, disclaimer, all methods work. Well, at least the majority of them, because it's like 800 plus of them now and you can't possibly keep track of all of them. However, they differ slightly. For instance, are you rich? Do you have a lot of free time and you also have deep desire to fuck with relatives? Then psychoanalysis is your jam. Are you a creative type, like a fucking hippie or some shit? Or an artist? Then Gestalt and our German friends are waiting for you. Are you a self-proclaimed intellectual, like a Reddit mod? Then to the cognitive therapy you go, etc. But it doesn't mean that if you quote-unquote choose the wrong method, the therapy won't work. It will. It will just take more time and be less efficient. That's it. By the way, if you want, I can make a video expanding all those methods and what they do. Let me know in the comments. So to sum it up, therapy works, okay? Talking also works. However, therapy can be inefficient and it can be cringe sometimes if you picked a therapist that doesn't suit you really well, or his or her method will work. That's it. I think that's a wrap. Yeah. Thank you very much for watching. I mean, you made it till the very end. Kudos to you, man. I really appreciate it. More videos like this to come. And yeah, that's it. See ya, nerds.